Hey there, everybody. Today, I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about your favorite subject, Medicare advertising. You know, as we roll into the annual enrollment period from October 15th to December 7th, you're going to start getting inundated with tons and tons of commercials. You'll probably have already started receiving tons of mail, but of course, our usual suspects are going to arrive back onto TV and tell you all the free and extra benefits that you're supposed to be getting. So I want to break those things down a little bit for you, and hopefully I can help you avoid some of the pitfalls that come with all of that advertising. Just to let you know who I am, my name is Price Bourgeois with Bourgeois Insurance Agency. We're a small agency right here in Thibodaux, Louisiana, but of course we work all over Louisiana and several other states. We offer a large range of Medicare products, including Medicare Advantage and Medicare supplements, and definitely can help you out with prescription drug plans and things of that nature. So anyway, let's roll right on in here, and we're going to start taking a look at a few of the characters that we see in our Medicare advertising. So first, of course, we have this very nice lady. She probably is very unaware of what goes on with these call centers, but she's very nice and very appealing. We'll continue to go forward. Of course, we have good old Will. Will probably doesn't even have a Medicare Advantage plan, but I'm just assuming that. And here we go. Good old Dick, Iron Mike. We all love Iron Mike. If you look right here, you'll also see paid sponsorship from Medicare Helpline. Let me tell you, if it was that great, why would they have to pay these people to get on here? So let's come on over here. JJ, we love JJ, right? An actual person answered to look up my zip code. Well, that tells you something right there. When they're talking about zip codes, obviously they're talking about Medicare Advantage because it's not how Medicare supplements work for the most part. You also see down here, call to speak to a licensed insurance agent. So the helpline really isn't a helpline so much as getting stuck on a lead generator with an insurance agent. And of course, Smokin' Joe. Look at some of the great stuff on here. All these rides, private home aids, all that stuff. But more importantly, if you look right there, not affiliated with any government program or agency. Plan availability varies by region and state. Transportation to plan approved locations. So right there, that just tells you, this is nothing to do with any government agency or anything like that. Basically, you're getting shifted into a huge call center. And here's even more. All this great stuff, get the benefits you deserve, all that kind of stuff. What I highlighted in yellow here, not affiliated or endorsed by any government agency or the federal Medicare program. Well, wait up. This is supposed to be the Medicare Coverage Helpline. So they're not even affiliated with Medicare. So all of this is basically they're either shifting you to a call center or worse yet, they're shifting you to spam callers, basically. Because here's what happens. You call this number. Of course, immediately they have your phone number. Then you give them your name. There'll be a disclosure at some point, permission to talk to you about it. And then for years and years and years, these people are going to keep on calling you. So just be very cautious of this. Guys, here's what I can tell you. In my professional opinion, what I have seen most of these places do is they are plan switchers. And what I mean by that is that the person that you get a hold of has one job, and that's to put you in a plan. It does not matter if you're in a great plan or not. They must move you. They literally have thousands of agents all across the nation. who have horrible contracts, and most of them are kids that just got their license a few months ago. And they have a quota to fill, and they must do a certain percentage of enrollments. That's not how I want my Medicare to be taken care of. So anyway, so that's probably what we're going to be seeing here pretty soon. These guys are going to be all over the TV. Lose that temptation. Look, it's very easy to get sucked into it. Hell, I have to even check whenever I see them, or whenever I used to first see them. So this is another thing that you're probably getting about now. This right here is going to come to you in the mail. And of course, it looks like it would be something from Medicare or something telling you to check your Medicare, blah, blah, blah. So all this is it's mailed out by a lead generating company, basically, or a mail house. And, you know, they kind of get you 2022. This was last year's, but they're going to look very similar. Return, reply, and closed. So you're going to get this. You think, well, I need to find out about a plan update, you know. So I'm going to fill this out and send it in. Well, all it's going to do, if you look down here at the lowest, not affiliated with any government agency, insurance related solicitation. Now, look, this is blown up, so you can about imagine how small it is. So all you're going to do is end up getting solicited by an insurance agent. And even worse, these companies sell these leads. Then once they sell them over and over and over and over again for years and years. So that's how you end up on their mail list. It's also how you end up on their call list. This right here, this is a very typical Facebook, Google ad, things that you see online all the time. You know, look, big, huge give backs, all this money. Look, every single one of these so far is pretty much dealing with Medicare Advantage. Now, if you don't know what Medicare Advantage is, it's one of the two major programs. People usually either go into a supplement or they go into a Medicare Advantage plan. Medicare Advantage plans are good, but you do need to make sure that you enroll in the right one. And you may or may not be in the correct one, who knows? And they do change from year to year. That's why in annual enrollment period, you start seeing all this advertising. These lead generators and these agents are just running around trying to switch as many people as they can. You should see the way some of these guys act in some of these groups, talking about they moved 500 people in a month, which is not necessarily the best thing. So let's keep on going. Here's another one that you'll see a lot on Facebook. Seniors on Medicare, this big, huge buyback, pay for food, that kind of stuff. Look, there are programs very similar to this, but they are very specific to a district or to an area. Usually, I'll be very honest with you, a lot of times the big call centers and the bigger players in this market, really, they work with big national carriers, but a lot of times what will happen is they don't have the local plans. I see it all the time. I've had clients get fooled on this stuff, get them moved around, then we have to fix it. And unfortunately, sometimes it can't be fixed. So look, when it comes to Medicare Advantage or even your prescription plan, make sure you're working with someone local. If you don't have a local agent or agency, we would be happy to help you out. Our contact info will be on here. But more importantly, just be very cautious and be very knowledgeable about what you're changing into. I've seen so many people get stuck time and time again by following these ads. They'll sell out their great coverage for a $10 flex card that they're supposed to be able to use for anything, and then it turns out they can only use it for some dentist that's 87 miles away from their house, and they don't want to go there. So anyway, this is just a brief description about some of the Medicare ads out there. Again, my name is Price Bourgeois with Bourgeois Insurance Agency. If I could help you out, I certainly would love to. But more importantly, stick with your local people. They really are going to try the best for you. And more importantly, they're going to be there, unlike these big call centers and these big TV ads. Thank you so much, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.